Hello everybody, welcome to Evie's Hobbies. My name is Evelyn, I'm a mother to 4 cats, and I am currently engaged to my fiance who we've been together for since 2015, so a little over 10 years. Today we are going to be cash stuffing for the week of 7, actually it's right here. The week of, why do I never have my week ready, y'all? It's always like this. Let me see. It's going to be for the July 12th until July 18th. And I got paid this week. I do get paid bi-weekly, but I do follow the weekly paycheck. I do pay all my bills for those 2 weeks during the first week. That way I don't spend that money. And then the rest of the 2 weeks, I do put money towards my sinking funds as well as my variable expenses. I realized that if I put the full amount on the first week for my variable expenses, I would use it all during the first week and not have anything for the second week. And so I wanted to avoid that by limiting how much I spend. However, the past 2 weeks, I did put a lot on my credit card. I am currently in debt, but I will be able to pay it off with my paychecks. I just won't have a lot of spending money for myself since all that money is going to be going towards my debt. So I cut off my spending money. I cut off a lot of my variable expenses, and I'm going to be using this cash breakdown sheet from Simple Budgets. Follow them on YouTube, and they have their own Etsy. They have the PDF form of it, and I really like the amount of lines that they have as well as the breakdowns. It's a little blurry because I did end up making my own kind of plan budgeter using different people's ideas, and the one that I liked for the cash breakdown was theirs. All right, so from eating, you're gonna see that I cut back a lot. Eating out, usually I give myself $40 a week. I give myself $5. So your girl's gonna be not spending money. And this past week, I actually, other than like the 4th of July weekend, we went to New York City with my partner, and he had a wedding this past Sunday. And I tagged along because they covered the hotel for him. So I was like, why not just tag along, you know? And then in my wallet, let's see what I currently have. I am trying a new film set, so I should probably cover this. Let's do it with an IOU. I got this IOU from Dying Outlaw Games on Budgets. So eating out, I spent it all, but I think I had only given myself $10 last week. Spending, I didn't give myself anything. Baby's food, they have $20. I did have to buy them their dry food this past week. Household has 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I did have to buy some dish detergent this past week as well. Health. So y'all, one of those debts was me getting my hair done. I do the Japanese perm for my hair because it's not, it's curly if I use the correct products, but if I don't, then it's super poofy and it's just a lot of maintenance. I love and I do miss my curls and my waves, but it was just a lot to deal with. And since last year I went to Japan, I did get the Japanese perm style and I fell in love with it. It had been more than 6 months. I think it's been 8 months since I last went and since I last got it. And my roots and my bangs, y'all, they were not loving this humidity. And so while I was traveling with my partner already in New York, I just decided to last minute look up a place that would be cheap because here in Boston it's like $600 to get it done. And then in Japan, I ended up paying 200 and something, and then I give them like a good tip, so I ended up being 300 and something, but that was cheap. And here it's 600 just for them to process your hair, not including tip or anything. And so I was like, you know what, let me just look around Jersey because it's across the pond, you know, let me just take a look and see what's going on, how much it is. And I found this place. It's in Edgewater, New Jersey, I believe, near there. And it was run by 2 Korean men, and oh my gosh, they did such a good job, such a good job. It's even better straightened than it was in Japan. Like, it was insanely straight. I feel like in Japan, he was rushing so much that he had so many people there that he wasn't paying full attention to what he was doing. So he would have some assistants do this and this and this. And then I feel like this guy gave me the full attention. He was amazing. And I will definitely be going back if I need it. I know that I do want to go to Japan in May, end of May, beginning of June 2027. So if that doesn't end up working out, at least I have a place. Yes, I will drive 3-4 hours to get my hair done if it's cheaper, and it's a free mini trip. That's just me. But anyhow, I ended up tipping him in cash, and I used all my health money, y'all. Yeah, I tipped really well because they did such a magnificent job, and it was cheaper. I think it was $330, and then a $30 haircut, so it was $360, and then I give them a really good tip. Yes, it's still expensive. Of course, it's a luxury, but that is definitely something that I need to start putting towards a sinking fund. Groceries, I ended up using all of it. Miscellaneous, I don't remember if I put anything, and if I did, I used all of it. Let me actually take out this paper clip. And then I did keep some of my receipts in here. Like I said, I went to New York this past weekend. Not this past week, yeah, the weekend for 4th of July, and I I ended up spending a lot of money. In Edgewater, there's also like Japanese stores like Kinokuniya bookstore, and I spent 194. Like I said, I am learning Japanese, so I spent money on some Japanese books. And then I also spend money on Every Day I Read 53 Reasons to Read, and I Am a Cat. These are English books. And y'all, Every Day I Read 53 Reasons is so good. I used to read a lot when I was a young kid, like 12, and then I got an iTouch, Apple iTouch or whatever it's called, and I stopped. I stopped reading, y'all. It's so bad. It's so bad. And so I decided that I wanted to read again, but I feel like I didn't have the attention span to sit down and enjoy a book. I feel like I always had to do something clean, watch a show, something, and so I ended up making it a task that I would do, but I didn't enjoy that because I wanted to read because it came from me, not because I had made it schedule it into my plans. And that book has let me see things differently. And I've been picking it up either in the morning or in the evenings and just reading a little bit, and I love it. I feel like putting pressure on myself to read is not it, and this has been my newfound way of reading. All right, so let's get started. So where is my money bag? All right, so like I said, I get paid bi-weekly, so I separate my money into the first week and then one into the second week. And so we have 50, and then these I got from Daiso, these little stamps. Oh, these little sticky notes. I love them. They were only like $1 or $2. Highly recommend. Oh, you can't see it. Let me move my wallet to the side and then I'll grab it in a little bit. All right, so we did 50 plus 20, 40, 60, 80. 3, 4, 5. Oopsies. 50 plus 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Sorry if I move, y'all. I'm using my other camera since my other one's not charged. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And 321 to work with today. I'm actually going to separate these. So that's that, that's that. Yeah, I'll just put a little bit more on this side. All right, so now we're going to start with the wallet. And like I said, I have my denomination paper set aside, and I did break it down to 2 weeks for my variable expenses. And so today we are going, I keep forgetting, I'm probably going to. All right, and today we are going to start with 5 ones for eating out. Like I said, I am cutting back. And this weekend I do work, and that's when I usually spend a lot of money, but I'm going to stick to my Costco hot dog, $1.50, y'all. We're going back to the basics. And then spending is not getting anything. We're skipping that. I'm going to be a little good person and get that done. And sorry if you hear noise in the background. It's my partner making a lot of noise. He's currently viewing shorts, so I apologize. All right, so he just came next to the room and he's working at me. Anyhow, so in Nom Noms we have 10, 20, and we're going to be putting $13 in there, a 10 and 3 ones, 10. So it's going to be 10, 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 33. Y'all, I counted that so weird with my hands. All right. Household is going to get, right now, household has 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and they are going to get their used 25. And now they have 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 44. Nice, nice. And we are going to need to get a new faucet, so we're saving for that. We did get a water osmosis because our pipes are super old. This house was built in the 1700s, y'all. And so we need to get filters for our water. And I was tired of getting the Brita ones that you attach to the faucet, and then you have to replace the top. Those things don't last. And I got tired of buying them over and over again just for them to like start spraying on leaking on the sides. And so we finally jumped the gun, and that's where some of the deck came from. And we got the osmosis filter water system, and we got it during Amazon Prime Day. That's how they get y'all. And then health, I skipped. I'm not putting anything in there. When I had originally made the breakdown, health did have like 60 something, but currently I don't need anything anyways. So we're good. Groceries is getting their 5 in case I want to get myself like some chips or something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I always tell myself, oh, I hope I don't spend it. Your girl's probably going to spend it. And watch me say this now and then not spend it. Miscellaneous, we're going to skip. We're going to be good people. I'm going to be a good person and not spend more money. All right, so that's that. And then next, we are going to stuff our car insurance game thing. It's this one. So we're going to put $40 in here, and this is the box challenge that I am currently using to save for my car stuff. So car insurance, car detailing, deductible, etc., etc. All right, so now we're gonna, I think this is 40 right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. Perfect. And I'll usually put it in the front. And I haven't really recorded this part. I'm going to start recording. It's just that I got very distracted with other things. And y'all will see me play this. It's really fun, actually. Really, really fun. And this was made by Mimi Happy Budgets. But you will see that in my future YouTube shows, I think, or episodes or whatever. And then next we're going to grab this one. Is it? No, not that one. Where is it? I think it's this one over here. No, that's month ahead. Which one's it? Yeah, this one. And this is going to be my sinking funds. And so I'm also playing like a randomizer tinies kind of game. And you'll see this in my games video if I ever end up posting it. It's a lot of editing. I realized that maybe I'm overdoing it and I need to just focus on just posting it and not over editing. All right, so this one, excise tax is going to get $8, and I decided to do a 5. 1, 2, 3. Vetco is going to get $18, and I did 2 5s and 8 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then YouTube is going to get $4. 1, 2, 3, 4. AAA is going to get $2. Tesla is going to get $2. My reserved card is going to get $34. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 20. And then the rest I do in once. 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, for a total of 34. And then preferred card is going to get $2. And that is it for this. So yeah, we're just going to put it in here. I usually put it in the front as well, just so that I am ready for it. And this idea I got from Rainy Day April's. She's part of the Two Sister Bee collabs. I think she's one of the sisters. And she got this idea because binders are expensive. They're like $40. They're cute and all, but they're mad expensive. And so I didn't want to spend $30-40 on a binder. And she came up with this idea where she bought these rings. I think I got 30 pack of these for $16, and that's 15 binders right then and there. And so yeah, that's what I've been doing. I could probably maybe wrap it up with something in the future, maybe make a nice like title for it, but this is how it's going to be for now. All right, and next we have our Japan calendar. So these are like fixed little challenges I have. And this binder I got from Amazon. It was like the $8.99 one. If you're starting, I would say get it. It's a cheaper alternative, but like you don't need it. I made this in Canva. That's where I got that from. And then this is, I was keeping track of me paying my dad, but honestly, I'm just going to keep doing $400 for the rest of my life just because he's not asking for it. I just want to do it, you know? All right, so Japan calendar. This week, we are going to do $20. And I got a $20 bill, and let's go ahead and mark these. Ta-da, ta-da. There we go. And I'll be putting this in the box. And then rainy day, we are putting, let me see. Where's my marker? Marker, where are you? I'll use this one. All right, so we are putting 4, each drop is a day that it rains, and it's $4 each. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. So we're gonna go ahead and do $24. So we're doing a 20 and 4 ones. I'm putting it in here. Crazy how it adds up. Let's see how much we have in here now. So yeah, 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 6, 7, 8, 9, $80 in here, y'all. That's crazy. And this is going to be funding my stationery festival at the end of this month. And then this is for Christmas. We're going to mark the 14th for this week. Go ahead and grab my marker. 14th. I forgot where I got this one too. I don't know where I got it. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I was gonna panic. I was like, I don't have enough money. And this one has, let's see how much it has now. Wow, it adds up. Crazy. Let's see. 100, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 95, 200. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 207, y'all. That's crazy. And that's me just putting money aside twice a month. Book fund. We still have not finished a book, so I'm not going to be filling this. Hopefully we will be filling it out soon now that I got back to reading. But I'm not going to pressure myself. If it happens, it happens. And then the states, this one gets $30. And the reason is because we drove through Connecticut this past weekend. And we went to New York. And each state is $10. New York, and we went to Jersey for my hair done. Even if it's barely touching it, it's something, you know. And that one gets $30. This one's probably going to take forever to fill, but I'm in no rush. So 20, 40, 50, 60, 70. $70 in here's not bad. Not bad at all, y'all. And then we did finish 2 shows, and this one's gonna get, oh shoot, that's where my $5 bill went. Because I watched 2 shows, and it's supposed to get $10. I think, where did I put it? I think I put it in this binder. I had money remaining, and I thought I shorted one, and I think Vetco was one of them. Because I had condensed. So yeah, let me just take the 5 from here. It's fine. And I was like, oh, I thought I had shorted it, but no, I guess I was right. So this one's gonna get 5 and 10, and each time I finish a season of a show, I end up coloring it, and it's $5. So I finished Airbender season 1, and not the cartoon version. I watched that a long time ago. This is the action version. I thought it was gonna be terrible, but y'all, it's actually really good. Highly recommend that if you watched it as the cartoon one as a kid. I actually wasn't that into it as a kid. I thought it was a dumb show, but it was also because I was in the teenager in between stage where I wanted to act grown and not watch cartoons. And I also kind of lost interest in cartoons. And so I ended up leaving it off. And then as an adult, that's when I finished watching it during college, because I'd rather watch anything than study. But y'all, girl made it. We did it. 6 years of school. And then I also ended up finishing season 1 of Scum of the Brave. It's an anime. Highly recommend. It's really, really good too. We're anime people in this household. All right, so 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75. And this is also going to our stationery festival in the end of the month. I'm hoping to finish these, but that means I need to watch more shows. Movies, we did not watch anything. And Star Notes, I have not found anything. So we're done with this. Put this back. Next, we are going to do our 100 envelope savings challenge. Woohoo! And this is actually going to be going towards our Japan travel. I ended up getting this from Etsy, and it was made by Map My Savings. I will try to remember to put it in our description. And then this was accidentally printed. It was from Bookish Mama Budgets, so I ended up just reusing the paper. Anyhow, so this time we are going to be putting, and I have 18 remaining from filling these. So I am going to be putting $54 That's where my other dollar bills went, y'all. I'm losing my brain cells. Let me grab that. I think it was in here. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's in preferred. I thought so. All right. Yeah, I knew that I was missing something. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're putting $54, and I'm going to go ahead and mark this off. And the way I get this is next week when I put the 18 in, I'm going to roll again to decide what the next 2 weeks is going to be. So I'm aware. So 54. 51, 52, 53, 54. 51, 2, 3, 4. Like so. And I think I also had another $5 that I had put extra on. Damn. All right, let's see. And so it's going to be 18 plus 54 equals 72. So we have 72 to color in. So we're going to finish this one. And that means that we would be finishing Hokkaido. This is Hokkaido, I think, right? Or am I down? If that's the case, then we saved $600, I think. Let me see. 150. Let me start from the bottom. 50 plus 50 plus 150 plus 20 plus 20 plus 20 plus 20 plus 20 plus 150 plus 1. Yeah, we saved 600 so far, y'all. Oh my gosh. I keep forgetting my windows are open and I have to be careful because you never know who's walking outside your door, you know? And so that was 18. So minus 20, that leaves us with 52. So which other island should we start? We will start this one. And I think this is Okinawa and Kyushu. I think these are Okinawa and Kyushu. All right. Y'all, geography is not my strong suit. My partner is always correcting me. So we're going to do 50. We'll do this one. And what I like about this is that you can actually see it getting filled. You know, your dreams getting filled. And then that leaves us with $2. $2 remaining. And so I'll leave that in here. And then what is the last thing? Oh, week of the year. Y'all, I messed up my money. It's so bad. Oh, wait. Let me see. Yeah, so I ended up putting, I remember I had like 2 5s and like 10 1s, and I didn't know where they went, and I'm assuming it went here. Okay, so there we go. So 29 is going to go to week ahead. Let me move this over. Oh, is this big enough? Oh no. Let's see. Hopefully you don't fall, camera. Alright, we're slowly opening like so. And we're doing week 29. Week of the bees. Biz biz. Biz booze. Oh my god, where we live we have wasp. We have bumblebees too, but oh my god, wasps are so annoying. They're literally trying to get in our house and then they're building hornets' nests everywhere. Is a hornet and a wasp the same thing? Now I want to know. Alright. Like that and like so. And then we're going to do a little flowers. Let's do purple. A little bit of purple. Purple nurple. There we go. And we're going to fill 29. What did I do with my monies now? Alright, let's see. 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. It's nice to see like this building up. It's crazy how I started this in January. And look at how far it's gotten. I don't even know how much money is in total. I don't count it. I was going to count it at one point, but I was like, nah, don't do it. Don't do it, girl. And then we have just 3 or more of these left. Crazy. All right. Let me put this back in here. And we close this little one down. And that is it, y'all. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you stuck around, remember to like and subscribe. And I am thinking of making something Ko-fi related, but I'm still trying to think about it. And then I am planning on trying to make maybe a Japan's travel like Ko-fi thing as well. Just because I've seen some traveling box kind of games, but not necessarily focused on Japan itself. But yeah, thank you so much for sticking around. I hope you have a beautiful week, and I hope you had a Sunday fun day. And I'll see you later. Bye.